Hi there, it's Nick Dutch back on the camera again one more time. Hi there, how's it going? I received a private message from an individual who's inquiring about the Ouija board and have got themselves their own Ouija board, which is absolutely totally cool, and has been playing around with it, which is obviously the kind of thing which I personally think is good and should be encouraged. However, this individual says that they've had a dream of a certain character, and the apparent spirit that's been communicating through the Ouija board appears to describe themselves in the same manner or as the person that they've seen in the dream. They feel that there's some kind of connection there. And also this individual says that the spirit has been communicating through the board to say that the spirit is their spiritual helper, and is wondering whether this could possibly be the case. My personal take on this is that what you've done is you've had a strange experience, and that's basically all that we can say. Alright, even if you see a ghost, it doesn't mean that ghosts exist. What it means is you've had a certain type of experience which is culturally defined in certain ways. That's all we can say. So you've got to bear that in mind and see it in that rational and down-to-earth light. The way in which I see it is that all you've done is had a strange experience, okay? When you start building up too much trust in what the Ouija board says, that's when things get a bit dangerous. And yes, I do think that people who turn around to you and say that, what you have experienced was your spiritual helper or was your spiritual guide are intellectually flawed, morally reprehensible, and despicable in my humble opinion. Because there's too many things that we don't know. Sure, a person can have their own personal theological beliefs. Yeah, let them at it, okay? That's fine. But essentially, it's wrong for them to turn around to anybody and say, this is fact, this is the truth, because they don't know. And how can they know? Realistically speaking, how? Bottom line is, they can't. It is factually inaccurate to say that they can, or indeed to suggest they can under any circumstances. So you've got to bear that in mind whenever you're using any of these devices. So I'm going to turn around to you and say, we don't know whether this was a spirit. Even if the board is describing it in the same manner as the character in your dream, it could easily be a form of consciousness inside your own mind that you're investing too much belief and trust in. Okay? So be careful and don't go crazy, alright? And you can go crazy in many different ways just through believing something that is unhealthy for you. So bear that in mind. And try and be rational and down to earth about this. There's no point in losing your marbles just because you've had a dream and you've had a fun Ouija board experience. God bless.